Hey IDs, welcome to the Spring Break module and actually introduction to Module 8. The Spring Break module is something that I like to do every run of the course, and the reason for that is it's a really good place in the course for either some catch up can happen, or else you have the opportunity to kind of move ahead. I know we all have things that we can be doing, adding content to the Blackboard course, procuring your content and putting it into the blueprint, and then bringing it up to the course. You have those things that are happening, and then maybe there's some assignment or two that you need to catch up on, and you have the opportunity to do that too. So this is kind of a good place. Let me just talk quickly about the Spring Break module here in specific. There's nothing really of a heavy lift in the Spring Break module, but it is kind of a requirement because that's where I talk about the syllabus, and I do a reasonably thorough demonstration on the video, and we also have a look into what the requirements are and description for the what's expected with the syllabus as one of those final pieces that we deliver at the very end. So there are no assignments that are due in the Spring Break module, and you don't even have to really go into it during the Spring Break time if you don't want. But it's just you gotta go in and have a look at the syllabus, and it behooves you to do that. So that's what the Spring Break module is all about. Now, Module 8 is again one of my favorites. In fact, it may be my favorite. I'm not sure. But multimedia in Module 8 is a really important one. Obviously, the role of multimedia is growing each and every day in terms of how it impacts the learning experience in online courses and things like that. So it's very, very important. And fortunately, we have access to the two authorities, I would argue, in multimedia and in research and that sort of thing. We have Ruth Clark and Richard Mayer. They're the authorities as far as I'm concerned. And the thing that's really amazing is these researchers seem to have almost had an eye into the future when they began their research some time ago, where they developed very, very simple principles of how pictures, words, and sound work, and that really kind of carried through our day and age now, where the video and audio and things like that are just very, very, very available and very visible and very used in our everyday operation, not just in an online experience. So that's it's really important, and these authors are actually again are the authorities on it as far as I'm concerned. Now, what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to be investigating their core principles of multimedia, and each one of us is going to be responsible for one and reporting on one, and then eventually what we'll do is we're going to take that multimedia assignment and we're going to add them or bring them up in a link form or in some other one to the discussion board, so that you can share with your classmates. It's meant to be kind of a rather passive type of experience with the other ones, but then it's like a deeper dive into one of them. So we want you to have some understanding of all of them. But in my experience, having a deeper dive into one can sometimes be better than having a, kind of a more surface level experience with many. What you get out of it is what you get out of it. But I hope you'll be attentive to all the principles, and you'll know them as best you can, because it's worth knowing them, and they all make sense and they all fit together very well. So that's going to be that. So understand that with that particular assignment, what's good about the Spring Break week is for that assignment you can take the full 2 weeks to complete it, and that'll be very helpful to you with that. That's basically the thing. I hope you have a really, really nice restful Spring Break time. And if you have any questions or there's any concerns or whatever, you know how to do that. It's going to be the Q&A forum, or else it'll be the email if that's the case. All right. So have a great Spring Break week. We'll see you later. Bye.